Have you applied for so many jobs and you have received this response a lot where it's just an auto reply telling you that we are sorry, we are not pursuing your application any further? I have seen this more than 100 times in my career. And in this video, I will share with you some tips to minimize this and increase the odds of your application to be seen and receive an actual reply from a recruiter to move the process one step further. Stay tuned and let's get to it. Hey, what's up everyone? This is Salam Yagi from salamcareers.com, where you will find all you need on how to find and land your first job as a recent graduate and how to be successful within your first year of work experience. If you are new here, consider subscribing. So let's jump to it. So the question is, should you just apply and wait until you receive a response, or should you do anything further? And of course, the trivial answer is you need to do something, not just apply and wait. Yes, if you applied and waited, you might receive a response. That's totally fine. But the odds of you receiving an auto reply is higher, especially if you're applying for so many jobs. And it's always better to do extra steps. So the first thing to do is apply to the job on multiple platforms. Of course, the company portal is the first thing, but if you can apply using your LinkedIn profile on LinkedIn, do that. If you can apply on Indeed.com or other job portals using the profiles you have on those portals, do that as well. This will just increase the chances of the recruiters seeing your profile. The next thing to do is try to research recruiters working in that company. Recruiters' titles might be like talent acquisition, or talent acquisition manager, or talent resourcer, or HR specialist, or recruiter, or senior recruiter. So there are some titles that you can search for. Try to connect with those people from this specific company. Try to engage with as many as you can, because some people might reply to you, other people will ignore, and try to engage some conversations with the people who get back to you. Try to understand more about the company, about that job role, and then ask them who is the person working on this specific job application so that you reach out to them directly and then ask them to view your resume or your profile. And the key here is that you need to be perceived as a confident person, not a person who is looking for help. Yes, there are so many people who are amazing, people like to help each other, but it's always better to look like a confident person, that you are confident in yourself and your skills, and you are confident that you deserve to get an interview because your skill set matches with the job requirement. This will increase your chances of getting an interview. Another thing you can do is try to learn more about the hiring manager. The hiring manager might be a team leader, or might be a project manager, or might be a department head. Try to figure out who is the hiring manager, who is the person making the decision for the hiring process, and try to communicate with them. If you check their LinkedIn profile, you can tell how many connections they have. If they are the kind of people who have 1,000+ of connections, then there is a high chance they might accept your connection request. But if they have 70 or 80, the chances they accept your connection request might be low. And if that's the case, try to connect with team members. Try to figure out other people doing the same thing. Research other people who have the same title as the position you're applying for, or maybe like a senior or team leader. Those people might be in between you and the hiring manager. Try to connect with them, and you can ask them questions about the environment of the company, or the corporate culture, or the team dynamics. Just ask them simple questions because you want to understand more about this company and this job as well. And you will be surprised by people. There are so many people who are willing to give you information and help you as well. So try to engage with those people. They might be the ones who will recommend you eventually to the hiring manager to get an interview. Finally, repeat the process. For every job application you do, try to do the same. Research recruiters, research hiring managers, research team members for every job. This will increase the chances of them seeing your profile or your application and reply back to you with an answer. Alright, that's it for this video. I tried to keep it short and sweet. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you do, hit the like button and consider subscribing. I post regularly. And make sure to check my other videos where I talked about how to write the perfect resume every single time, and also my other video where I talked about job search strategies. And until I see you next time, I wish you all the best.